Alrighty. Alright, guys, we're here with the only Joe Stapleton here. Just played in the 25 million Highroller event for the first ever virtual reality poker tour. This is the Macau stop, second stop of the tour. Unfortunately, couldn't close it down. Got the second place, man. How are you feeling today?
Terrible. I'm really pissed.
Yeah. How did the
I'm livid.
How did the heads up go? We didn't get to see any of that. Was there any notable hands in that or anything?
There was one notable hand where I was kind of maybe chasing a little too hard with a queen of spades and an 8 on an all spade flop.
Yeah.
And I had like a straight draw and obviously the queen high flush draw, and the straight draw missed, the flush draw came in, and I bet river, and my opponent shoved on me, and I called, and he had flopped the straight with ace tray of diamond. Sorry, the flush with ace tray of diamonds. So that was like a hand I didn't really. Sorry, I'm being told to hold my microphone. That was a hand I didn't really need to invest so many chips in, and that was really the turning point. There was the slight. I did have the slight chip lead before we had a reset, but that doesn't really matter that much. Like, I think whatever's going to happen. I think the better player won, honestly, which is why I'm so infuriated and I'm just in such a rage. And I probably am going to destroy my Oculus and then tell Amazon it came damaged. So
that sounds like a great plan, man.
That's kind of the mood. That's my current mood right now.
Yeah, I feel it, man. All right.
I don't blame you at all.
Let's see, our standard question. We ask everybody in all of our winner interviews, if you were to make one prop for VR in the game, what prop would you make?
It's a good question, but I didn't win. I don't know if you guys know that or not. I finished second.
Oh yeah, you finished second. Well, yeah, unfortunately.
I'm really impressed. I would have said a microphone if there wasn't one already, but there is, and I kind of like the fact that I can like fake stand-up comedy. Let me think about this for a second. How about a blow-up doll?
That'd be amazing.
How about a blow-up doll?
Dude.
You would have to blow it up at the table. You'd have to be like...
Yep.
And then, fully functioning blow-up doll that you can insert things into and or whack other people at the table with.
I love it, man.
And then you can get a virtual Me Too. So it'll just... that's the kind of thing. Oh, there should be male blow-up dolls, too, by the way. Not just a sexist thing. A man or a woman.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
As long as they're of legal blow-up doll age.
Exactly.
And
we got it. As
consenting.
Long as consent. Yes, we need written consent.
Correct. Consent is pocket kings.
You heard it, guys. We got developers. Lucky VR developers. Get on it. Need to make that. Let's see.
If you're watching, they heard your plea for this blow-up doll.
Oh, yeah.
Has anyone had a suggestion as good as blow-up doll?
No, that takes the
I
cake.
honestly never heard anything as great as that. No, that's like, usually people are like, oh, I want a little like cat, or I want a little dog or something. I've never heard a blow-up doll that you have to inflate as well. And
you have to inflate.
There's so much detail to that. I love it.
Oh my
I think
God.
one other thing I just thought of, what might be really cool is like a tactical nuclear strike. Like if I could call in like a mini warhead to blow up on the table, like if I hate the river, I can just paint it with a laser signal, and then we can watch like a fucking Scud missile come flying over, and just and then just like a tiny little mushroom cloud right here. Sorry, I'm gonna hold the microphone in front of myself.
If we get that for you for next time, you'll definitely be able to knock out the other people in the next tournament. If you hit them with an airstrike, there's no way they can come back from that.
Yeah, come on. It should be, or if when you do knock someone out, then you get to call in their airstrike to their seat. And
an airstrike takes them out. Yeah, That'd be amazing. Let's see. Moving on here, I
think that might be cool. Actually, is like when people get eliminated, if you have finishing moves, you could do on them.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Right.
Just like Mortal Kombat.
Just a finisher.
Yeah. They get sucked into a black hole, you dematerialize them, you turn them inside out, they die in a cloud of farts. Shit like that.
Oh my God. This is amazing. Let's see. Moving on here. Speaking of your comedy, we're seeing your stand-up comedy. A little bit of this come out today. Have you ever considered doing like a full comedy set in VR?
Wait a second. Some of my comedy came out. Oh, you mean like at the table? You mean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're always.
Okay, I thought you were saying like some of my comedy got released online.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I would consider doing it in VR, except for the fact that like I don't like my comedy to be recorded because I like it when they buy a ticket to come see me and to not have seen it all online.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so if you do it in VR, people are streaming, people are recording. It's I think that people sometimes say, hey, if your comedy was online, like maybe it would go, get a little viral, or people would be more interested in coming to see you. And that could entirely be true. But I don't want to sacrifice short-term gains for long-term audience satisfaction.
Yeah.
So if I do 20 minutes of VR, now if I wrote a set specifically for VR, that's a possibility, but I just wouldn't want to give away a ton of my material. Then they come see me at the Comedy Store and I do 6 minutes and you've seen 5.5 of them already. So
yeah, makes perfect sense with
but
that.
Maybe I could do a specific VR set. I'm sure there's like, look, the people who are tuning in would be into inside VR jokes. So maybe there's some comedy to be had there.
It's a very specific niche.
Yeah, it really is.
I'd say, yeah.
You got any questions here, Turtle?
We got
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, we got a question from Winward. He says, "What do you think the prospect is for playing for real money in VR? Do you think that'd be viable?"
I don't see why not. It doesn't. I mean, it's similar to. There's already online poker. Like, I don't see why VR would make a difference. At the moment, I really love the fact that it's just play money. I think it's got a certain. There's still a certain seriousness to it that I really appreciate and I enjoy. And what I enjoy the most is that the people I'm playing with are taking it seriously for the most part too, and it means something to them. And it's way more of like a hangout and a hang. And it's not necessarily, certainly there's competition involved and people do care. But when you take that edge off of it being for like massive stakes, you can still, I don't know, it's just a really special little lightning in a bottle that I've found here, and the fact that it's not money but people care and are genuinely like hanging out with their pals and know each other and have gotten to know each other and miss each other when you guys aren't around. So I wouldn't want to lose that, but I'm sure it'll be inevitable that everything will be in VR eventually. So online poker may be for real money maybe one of the last things to come to VR, but eventually we're going to be doing a lot more in VR than just this.
Oh yeah, it's just about to.
I agree with you on that.
VR is just about to tip over the edge and blow up massively. It's about to go wild.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see where it goes. Honestly,
it's way too good, and you can see like there's all these like sci-fi cautionary tales of people that live in VR world, and there's certainly a lot to that. Like, and I don't think it's necessarily bad. Like if you it's harder and harder out there for people like that, big houses and stuff like that. And if you just have like an apartment but a VR setup and you have a whole world you can explore and be a part of without ever having to leave your home, I actually think that's a good thing for a lot of people, for them to get to experience something they normally wouldn't otherwise get to.
For sure. We've got another question here. It came from a suggestion in chat. So we know you travel all around commentating with the EPT events. What has been your favorite destination out of all of them? And then also, which one of those destinations would you like to see added into VR?
It's, this always sounds like a political answer, and I'm not really that political when it comes to stuff like this. Like, if I had a clear favorite, I would just say it. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal, but every EPT stop like brought something different to the table, and all of them had things I did like about them, and all of them had things I really did like about them. The Bahamas, for example, wasn't that big of a thrill for me once I went for like the 5th time, but seeing new people go there every year and have water slides like outside their hotel room, and sharks swimming around, and them going to the Bahamas in the middle of January, that was always a huge thrill to see that. Barcelona is always just a massive party. Like, everyone's having a blast there, and there's great fields and great turnouts, and it's probably like the best all-around city that we go to as far as nightlife, as far as like culture is concerned. But then Prague had its own things that I really liked about it, just very quaint and peaceful and cheap and fun in its own right. When we went to Berlin, I used to really like that. Deauville was creepy, but had like a certain charm to it. So it's really hard to say, but every place had a little bit of something that I look forward to, and then plenty of things that I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. And out of any of those, is there any specific one that would stand out to you that you think would be a particularly good one to put into VR?
Oh yeah, let me think about that. Barcelona would be pretty cool. I think Barcelona would be pretty dope. There's not a lot of like, there's no like mainland Europe representation in the VR spots right now, is there? I guess there's Monte Carlo, right?
Yeah, we have Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo.
There's Monte Carlo. For some reason, I don't really consider that European, even though it is. Like, it just doesn't have like a ton of its own culture. So it'd be cool to have like a Spain, like, you know, Port Olympic is really beautiful, and there's a lot of fun stuff they could do with that. And you've got the big fish down there, and you've got all the Gaudi stuff and the Sagrada Familia. I think that that would be a hell of a cool VR stop. I would definitely try to satellite my way into EPT VRPT Barcelona.
yeah. That'd be a great one there. You've got is anything else coming from chat?
Our next one's not even. Oh, we got ones from like Growler, like asking if they can have a platinum pass. Can't just. I think there was another one earlier from Windward.
I love Windward's quote, by the way. Windward's quote from his show. I don't know if you guys watch his show. He closed his show by saying, "It's not real money, but it is life or death." And I think that's just a perfect, perfect explanation of what VR poker is like.
I love it. Yeah, we have a lot of quotes from. We actually have one for our stream where he'll say, "If you put in 50, then he'll, or if you donate 50 bits, he'll be like, friends don't let friends limp." Because this whole thing is about people not limping. Because a lot of people in game tend to limp a lot, at least in VR.
Oh yeah, I love limping.
Yeah, oh yeah, limping's the best, man. I'm a limp snob. He says, "Is he getting? Oh yeah, do you think it's? Do you think you can get live reads in VR? Do you think that's a thing?"
Hey, thanks for the follow, Nuts.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that if a person's not trying to give off live reads in VR, if they're really taking it seriously, then probably not. But I think part of it is that everyone's just kind of goofing around to a certain extent. And I think people are kind of giving off tells a little bit on purpose because it's kind of fun. Like to sit there, you know, I think that's one of the things too that makes it, the fact that it's not for real money makes it a little bit more fun in that, look, you can sit there with your microphone off and sit there perfectly still and not give off any live reads, but it's not really in the spirit of the game.
Yeah.
To be not participating and not hanging out with everybody. So I do think there's a little bit of live reads, but obviously if someone wanted to shut them down, they could easily shut them down.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Are you planning on stopping back in with us, playing any of the future VRPT stops?
Yeah, I want to play all of them. I've been traveling and I wasn't very good at keeping up with the schedule. I actually could have played yesterday's and I didn't realize that I was.
Thanks for the 20 bits, Winner.
I was trying to stay off social media yesterday, and so I caught up on my timeline very late, and so I didn't realize this was happening. But once I saw that there was a whole weekend going on, for sure, and I would love to continue to be a part of this. I think it's a really cool community, and I feel really lucky that people have accepted me, that people are happy to have me here because, you know, sitting down at a poker table with a group of friends is kind of intimidating, whether it's happening in real life or in VR world. And it's been cool how patient and fun everyone's been with me because you know, they're walking me through like how to make a bet still. So I'd love the kid. And the guy who beat me, by the way, he was awesome. He was he's like a magician. He was like flicking cards back and forth and really seeing. Yeah, I'm like, where do I put the strap on? Like, I was like, that's the stage I'm at still. So, so I would love to get that good at it. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Let's see. For us,
have any other ones from
Yeah, from us right now, we started doing commentating on VR poker on here, and we're just getting into it just with these last couple of VRPT stops. Do you have any tips for us as far as starting out in commentating?
Oh man. Jeez, I'm trying to decide if I want to tell you what to do or what not to do. Just have fun with it, man. That's all I ever did. Just have fun with it. If you're having fun, the audience is having fun, and you know, that's all you can do in this. I assume you guys aren't doing cards up coverage, or are you?
It's only showing.
We don't see any of the cards.
No.
We don't see any whole cards.
Yeah. So especially in that situation.
Yeah.
So the two things are have fun with it and don't talk over the players. If the players are talking, let them do their thing, no matter how interesting what you think you have to say is. The people would rather hear the players.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true in VR or not, but that's true in the real poker games at least. You know, I've been at a few tables where people are just sort of talking nonsense and gibberish, so maybe it is better you talk over them in those cases. But as a general rule, let them do their thing, and then you just then you just fill in the blanks.
All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is one of our last questions here. If with VR just about to take off and tip over the edge, going full mainstream, if VR poker gets to that level of mainstream, would you consider playing or commentating professionally in VR?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but there's a thing I got called Rent. So if I had an opportunity to professionally commentate or play VR poker, you can bet your sweet ass I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm available, guys. 2020 is very empty for me right now. My calendar is not filling up. So if anybody out there wants to put me in the VR booth, I'm in.
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Is anybody else in chat got any questions for Mr. Joe Stapleton here? I don't think we've got anything coming up.
I think that's good.
I think that's all we
Give him my money, bitch!
If you're here next month, I mean, if you bust out first table,
see the replay
maybe
tomorrow.
if you want to try out commentating on the final table for next month.
Hey, thank you, man.
Yeah, sure, of course. I'm happy to do it. I don't know how it works technologically. Someone's gonna have to beam me in there or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy to do it. And
you just sit right here, and you just have the screen in front of you, and you just say what's going on.
Yep.
Cool. Well, great. I can learn something from you guys. But yeah, so next month is the next stop.
Yes, next month. I think it's
so. It's the
like
last weekend of the month.
Yeah, last weekend of November is when it'll be. And that one has yet.
November.
It has yet to be.
What's the next one?
It has yet to be announced what the stop is going to be. They have not announced where it's going to be. Like, this is the Macau. Last time was the Space. They have not given us any word on what that's going to be. So it's a big surprise coming.
Let's make it Barcelona.
Cool, man. That's exciting. I think I'm available for that one. So I'll definitely come play and do a stream. And yeah, man, we'll see you guys then, I guess.
Awesome, man. It's been great talking with you.
Sounds good.
It's been a great time. Love to have you here. We'll see you in the next VRPT, man.
Cool. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Oh, ow! Oh,
yeah.
Oh, crap.
That's fine, you know.
Drop it all the place.
I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that.
Or we got Jordan covering the tab on that
see
one.
You, man.
Cool.
See you later,
Thanks,
man.
guys. Good job.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Later.
Fun watching.